Rust on the interior of a conduit may slightly diminish its conductivity, but it should not significantly affect its ground potential. The rust primarily consists of iron oxide, which is a relatively poor conductor. However, the amount of rust present is likely to be minimal and not enough to cause a noticeable impact on grounding. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not specifically address the use of pub duct seal in raceways to prevent condensation. However, Article 300.7 contains general requirements for raceways and states that they should be arranged, installed, and supported to avoid physical damage. While pub duct seal may not be explicitly mentioned in the NEC, it is generally considered an acceptable practice to use it in raceways to prevent condensation. It is a non-conductive material that does not pose a hazard to the electrical system and is also easily removable, allowing for future access to the raceways if necessary. Other possible solutions to prevent condensation in raceways include, firstly, vapor barriers, where you install vapor barriers in the attic to prevent warm, moist air from entering the unheated space. Secondly, ventilation, where you install vents in the attic to allow for airflow and reduce moisture levels. Thirdly, insulated conduit, where you use insulated conduit to reduce temperature differences between the heated and unheated areas. Consider heating the attics to ensure that the temperature remains above the dew point and prevents condensation. The presence of minor rust on conduit is unlikely to affect its ground potential. Using pub duct seal to prevent condensation in raceways is generally considered an acceptable practice and is not prohibited by the NEC. Other solutions, such as vapor barriers, ventilation, and insulated conduit, can also be considered to address this issue.